Hello and welcome to sketchboarding and ladder lettering part 2. In part 1 we learned how to do basic ladder lettering, how to do the individual letters themselves. This session we're going to be looking at colours, and you'll notice that I always put a frame around the outside which kind of draws the eye in the same way, that same reason at least why you put frames on photographs and paintings. I prefer to use yellow with either red or black because I think those two colours work together really well. And you'll notice that I quite often will put just a little bit of a sort of nick into some of the letters just to remind me what the letters are, so that I don't, for instance, get an S and a Z mixed up. So this one's going to be an S. It doesn't give away what the word's going to be, but it does stop me from putting a Z by mistake, and the same with the W here. So here we go. We're going to be looking at back. There's the W. Make sure it's not an M. So looking at backwash. Backwash is putting a colour behind it. Obviously you need to put a lighter colour behind a darker colour, and so the two that I use the most will be the yellow backwash behind a black or behind a red. And there's all sorts of different colours, and I'll show you some different colours, and we'll look at which ones work well and which ones don't work very well. Okay, here's 3 different colour combinations. This one is that I use a lot and I like a lot. The 2 strongest colours I think are the combinations are the red with yellow and black with yellow. They're both very strong, both very easy to read. The red is a little bit more sort of happy and light, whereas the black can be a bit sort of somber. Okay, blue on yellow. Well, for me, that doesn't work so well. It just causes a sort of a strange emotion. It's not quite so strong. And black upon blue, again, I'm not so keen. It's quite dark and quite a depressing feel. So occasionally I'll use colours in this way that I want to create a mood in particular. Okay, here's another one of my favourite ones. And this is my final one I'm going to show you today, where I've blended the red and the yellow together, and I think this is particularly effective and makes a nice finale when I'm using it for the last point on the board. Well, thank you for watching, and I'll show you some more another time.